1, 2, 3, funky.
Hey guys, it's me again. And for all of quarantine, if you've been following me on Instagram, you've seen that I've been making all sorts of really fun drinks because I didn't want to have to go out and get them, you know, so that I could stay at home and social distance and all that fun stuff. And a bunch of people were like, how do you make your drinks? You should drop your drink recipes. Like, I want to know how you make them, right? And since all I want to do is get people to watch this channel, you ask and you shall receive. Here's a video of how to make all of the fun drinks that I've been making during all of quarantine. I'm not gonna waste your time with a long intro. Let's just get right into it. This is just a quick PSA before we get into the rest of this video. I am obsessed with iced drinks, so all of these drinks are iced, but you can definitely make most of these hot drinks if you so choose. Alrighty, our first drink today is a chai latte, and I just made the actual tea part in my Keurig because it's faster that way. I just have this Tazo chai tea cup thing, but you can definitely just make it using a tea bag if you would like. So I just brewed that baby up, and while that's brewing, I'm just going to mention that I have a really detailed document in the description with all of the exact measurements for all of these drinks and instructions written out and links where you can buy all of the stuff you could possibly need, so please go check that out once you are finished watching this video so that you can recreate all of these drinks to the best of your ability. So then I'm just putting some ice in this little cup. Then I'm pouring in my tea so that it can get all chilled before I add the milk. Then I'm adding in some simple syrup, which is just sugar and water. There's a recipe on the document that I mentioned. Then I'm adding in some oat milk. Obviously, you can use any other kind of milk. I'm just an oat milk lover, so. Then I'm just popping in that straw and mixing her all up. I also popped in a little bit of vanilla creamer, which is totally optional. I just thought it added a little bit of spice. Okay, so this recipe might not be for everyone, but this is just for those of you who want some quick coffee that doesn't involve milk and you're okay with the taste of instant coffee, or maybe you just got a bunch of instant coffee to make doggone coffee and now you don't know what to do with the rest, so this is for you. First, I'm just warming up my water, then here's my ingredients. I've got my instant coffee, my sugar, and my caramel flavoring syrup, which is all I'm gonna need. I'm just popping in my instant coffee here. I'm basically just following the directions on the package, but making 8 ounces worth of coffee, and I'm adding the same amount of sugar as I am instant coffee just to keep our flavors all equal. Then I'm just gonna mix her all up until it's really well incorporated and there's no little grainy bits left. After this, you can definitely put it in the fridge and let it cool, but I prefer to just pop some ice in my glass right away and then just pour the coffee over the ice to get it to cool. There I am, pouring in my coffee. Then I'm just gonna add in my caramel syrup, just a splash. The amount is totally up to you, but exact measurements are, again, linked in the description in the document. Just popping in my straw, giving her a good mix. Yum yum. For the matcha latte, you're gonna need some vanilla creamer, oat milk, simple syrup, and of course matcha powder and something that you can shake the matcha in. So first, you're going to take 1 teaspoon of matcha powder and put it into a jar or a shaker or something else that you can give her a good shake and mix. Then you're just going to add a splash of water and mix it all up until it makes a nice little green goopy paste. Should look something like this. Then you're going to add in your milk. It's 8 ounces. then just a splash of simple syrup. Again, exact measurements are linked in the document in the description. Then you're gonna pop on your lid and give her a good shaky, shaky shake. Here we are shaking. There's me, hello. Shaking some more. Gotta get that matcha incorporated. Once it's all well mixed and you can see a little bit of foamy business, you're gonna get your glass and you got it, put in some ice. Then you're gonna pour in your shaken matcha mixture. Also, that dinosaur balloon back there is named Conan. Please say hello to him. Then you're just gonna add in a splash of your vanilla creamer, stick in your straw, and mix her all up. There's me enjoying my matcha, sip sip. Alrighty, so now we have peach milk tea with boba. You're gonna need some peach tea, simple syrup, some milk, and some boba. Mine is mango popping boba. You're gonna fill your tea kettle with some water and boil some water as you would for tea. There's the peach tea I'm using. I'm gonna pop in a tea bag. I actually ended up using 2 tea bags, and here's me pouring in my water. Then I'm gonna add 2 spoons of boba into my glass, but you can definitely add however much you want. This is just the amount I've decided works for me. Then I'm gonna pop in my ice on top of the boba. There's my brewed tea. I'm gonna pop in some ice before I pour it into the glass, just because the really hot tea gets kind of funky with the boba. But here's me pouring it into the glass.
It's not for me to say you love.
And then you can definitely leave it there, but I like to have a milk tea kind of vibe, so I'm just adding in a splash of milk. Giving her a good mix. And enjoy. So I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out the perfect iced coffee, and this is what I've got so far. So I use the Dunkin' Donuts French Vanilla K-Cups, brew that baby up, then I'm just gonna pop some ice in a glass. Wow, I know, so exciting. Then I take caramel syrup and caramel Starbucks creamer. Then I'm gonna take my syrup and drizzle it all over the ice before I put the coffee in, so it ends up really well incorporated. I'm just gonna put a lot of caramel syrup in. I love a caramel moment. Then I'm gonna pour in my coffee so that it can kind of melt down the ice, melt down the caramel, get everything well incorporated. And then I'm gonna pour in a splash of my creamer. Just depends on how much you like your coffee to taste like coffee and how much you like it to taste like creamer. Then I'm going to mix it up, and you can then enjoy your Ella DeVoe approved perfect iced coffee recipe. Sometimes you just miss Starbucks, so you want to make some drinks at home. I used the Tazo Passion Tea. I used 2 tea bags in the end, and you brew that buddy for 5 minutes. Then you're going to need some white grape juice, simple syrup, sweetened coconut milk, and freeze-dried strawberries. You're going to put your freeze-dried strawberries in a little shaker and crush them up. I just didn't film that bit. Then you're going to add your tea, then your white grape juice. Again, exact measurements are in the description. Then your coconut milk. Then your simple syrup. And then pop on that lid. And give her a good shake. Side note, I was really struggling with that lid there. Once Once it's well incorporated, you're gonna pour her into a glass. I know, we're really mixing it up and getting crazy this time because first you're gonna pour your drink into the glass and then you're gonna put in your ice. Just give her one last mix and pop on the lid, and there we go. Last but certainly not least, we have Thai tea. So first, you're going to boil approximately 4 cups of water. You're also going to need Thai tea mix, some sugar, some milk, and some condensed milk. Once your water is boiling, you're going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of the Thai tea mix and then let it boil for 3 to 5 minutes. Once those 3 to 5 minutes have passed, you're going to make sure that you mix it and take it off the heat. Then add in your 3/4 cup of sugar. Then cover after mixing and let sit for about 30 minutes. You can wait more and chill it while it sits if you would like. Here's me getting it out of the fridge. From there, you're going to pour the mixture through a strainer. This just makes sure that you get all of the Thai tea leaves and little bits out so you're not drinking a bunch of leaves. Also, just make sure that you squeeze on all of your leaves so that you get all of the liquid out and you're not wasting any good flavor. I like to pour it through twice just so you really make sure there is no leaves left behind. Then in a separate container, you're going to combine your milk and your condensed milk. Make sure that you mix it really well so there's no globs of condensed milk left over. Then, for the last time, you're going to take your glass, pop in some ice, pour in the tea until it fills up about half of the glass, and then fill up the rest of your glass with your milk mixture. Look at how cool that looks. Oh my god. Then, you're just going to pop in your straw and mix until all of the pieces are mixed together, and enjoy. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it inspired you to go out and get some stuff and make some fun drinks. I hope that it made you think about how much ice I've been going through during quarantine, because seriously, it's insane. And most of all, I hope it made you smile or made your day a little bit better. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you see every time I upload. And if you want to see more of me in the interim between my videos, all of my social medias will be on the end card and will be linked in the description below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Peace out.
It's not about personality matrixels and charts. It's all about the bumps in your heart.